Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Last Week in a Byte, your latest news and events for all things Delta Lake. My name is Will Gurton, and I'll be your host today. I'm filling in for the talented Denny Lee again this week. Lauren Dawson recently published an article on Medium that outlines how SQLFluff can be used to enforce consistency and reliability in Spark SQL code. Within the article, Lauren explains how SQLFluff can be incorporated into a CI/CD pipeline to automatically lint and format code changes you push to your team's code repo. Lastly, Lauren explores how SQLFluff is the perfect companion for Delta Lake, complementing features such as schema enforcement, schema evolution, and check constraints found in Delta Lake. Yosri Muhammad, lead Databricks engineer at Kosu, published an article that explains how to enable concurrent writers to Delta Lake tables using Rust on AWS. Within the article, Yosri explains a shortcoming of S3 and how this challenge can be overcome to allow concurrent writes to a Delta table. I really like how all the code samples are easy to read and follow along. Next, Shingo Okawa published an article on Medium that covers how to deploy a Delta sharing server on AWS. Shingo even includes sample Terraform scripts for deploying the sharing server. He explains which variables to populate in Terraform, and even how to install and start the Code0 sharing server. Also recently published is an excellent article by Tommy Dang on how to build a data pipeline using Delta Lake. Within the article, Tommy provides great code examples of reading and writing to a Delta table, retrieving historical snapshots using time travel, and even building a sample data pipeline using Mage. And I can't forget to mention the upcoming Data and AI Summit hosted by Databricks this year between June 26th and 29th in San Francisco, California. There will be a ton of featured guest speakers, special events, and even on-site training. You don't want to miss this year's event. That's all that we have for this week, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to go out to go.delta.io/lastweek to subscribe to the weekly newsletter. Follow us out on GitHub for the latest news and feature releases, and ping us out on Slack or LinkedIn with any of your questions or comments. See you next week.